Next up, Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez. This is a tricky one. This is a very tricky one because with both guys, they have obvious strengths and weaknesses. Now, with Michael Johnson, we just saw what he did to Daniel Zellhuber. Absolute masterclass. Beat his ass like it was nothing. Extremely impressive. Thing is, he's just 39 years old. Is Zellhuber doesn't have that raw athleticism that a guy like Alexander Hernandez has. Alexander Hernandez is a freak. I mean, the Great Ape is a solid nickname because you watch this guy, he's a ball of just explosive power. Now, he does start to slow down the longer that fights go, so if this fight does go long, I think it could be pretty tricky. You know, we've seen Michael Johnson has pretty damn good cardio. He can go long. I mean, we saw the war he went against Justin Gaethje years and years ago. I mean, that was an absolute insane back and forth where he has a lot of will to hang on until the very end. So we know both these guys are not going to quit. We've seen Alexander Hernandez. We've seen him knocked out a couple times throughout the years. Like Cowboy Cerrone knocked out. I'll have a clip of that playing in here, I think, a long time ago. When the hell was it? How long ago? Wait, no, it wasn't that long ago, was it? Oh, Charles Johnson. I was like, who the hell am I looking at? Sorry, I'm pulling you guys up. I had the wrong fights. I'm looking at or Alexander Hernandez. Not that one. Bringing him down. When was this fight? It was 2019. That was a long time ago, but still, you watch this fight back, it's not really like he gets knocked out. It's more so an accumulation of damage, and it really starts to break him down over time. Same thing with the Drew Dober fight. He's not getting put out cold, no, it wasn't the Drew Dober fight. It was the Billy Quarantillo fight. He's, yes, standing knockout in the spot. He's not getting put out cold. It's just more so he's just accumulating so much damage. He wears it pretty badly in his face, and he starts to slow down the longer that fights go. So the cardio it's kind of the trade-off of him being so high twitch, like explosive muscle fibers in his body that comes with the downside of your cardio is not going to be as good with all that power. However, we know with Michael Johnson, he doesn't really have maybe as much explosive raw power, but he can go a little bit longer. So if this fight goes long, I can't say I'll be mind blown if Michael Johnson was able to be the more technical guy. It's just at 39 years old. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. We've seen Michael Johnson. We've seen him put out. When he gets knocked out, we have seen him put out cold. I mean, the clip of Diego Ferreira knocking him out puts him out cold. I mean, he was stiff as a board.
There you go.
In that spot, not a good look. So in terms of how this fight goes, do I think Michael Johnson should be a huge underdog? No. I don't think Alexander Hernandez is the most technical guy out there. He's extremely physical. He's definitely in his prime right now. He seems to be in career best shape right now. I mean, he's on a little run too. What's his current win streak? 4-fight win streak right now. Put Chase Hooper out. I'll have the clip posted up here too. And that Chase Hooper fight, it was really a clear tell of the explosiveness of Alexander Hernandez that he has as an advantage over most of his opponents. He's just so fast and naturally athletic with that power. He'll catch you if you're not as fast. So could I see either guy getting caught here on the feet? Probably. I think someone probably gets put out here. Someone's probably going to get knocked out. I don't see this fight going 3 full rounds. That would be kind of crazy. Maybe it could, but Alexander Hernandez, I don't trust his cardio in the late stages to hang on if Michael Johnson's beating his ass. And Michael Johnson, when Alexander Hernandez is fresh, I don't trust his chin to be able to withstand the ass kicking from Alexander Hernandez. If Alexander Hernandez hits it with an absolute nuke in the first round, I could see Michael Johnson being put out cold. I mean, Michael Johnson is the type of dude to where when he's sparring, he's probably fighting to the death in sparring. I mean, he has absolutely no chill. He's like an older fraternity brother from hell. I mean, he just wants to put an ass kicking on everyone all the time. He's an absolute beast. You gotta respect it. But at the same time, all those wars will add up. And I do think if he gets hit with some nuke from Alexander Hernandez, he could get put out. So I'm gonna pick Alexander Hernandez for now. Not an extremely confident pick, because I will say Michael Johnson putting on a crafty vet masterclass like he did against Daniel Zellhuber in this spot would not blow my mind by any means. It would not surprise me. But I feel like at 39 years old, we're going to start to see him slow down. So I feel like the better kind of risk in this spot is to just go with Alexander Hernandez because he has that explosiveness to him. He's younger, faster, stronger, more power. So I'll go with Hernandez for now, but not the most confident pick.